up? It is the Chinchilla Notebook here, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video is going to be on how much a chinchilla costs. I'm just going to get right into it. I've gotten a lot of questions on how much chinchillas cost per year or per month, so I'm just going to cover that all in this video. I'm going to be talking about how much I spend. By the way, it's different for everybody. It depends where you live, where you get your supplies from, how many chinchillas you have, all that kind of stuff, if you prefer buying bulk or not. And so I'm just going to tell you how much I spend, and I'm pretty sure it's around the same for everybody. So that being said, let's just jump right into the video. Okay, so I'm first going to start with how much I like the things I buy and how often I buy them and how much I buy them, if that makes any sense. I'll put it on the screen so it's simple for you guys. So the first thing that you're going to need is toys, and I say this is a monthly thing. You need to keep your chinchilla entertained and occupied with lots of interesting toys, so definitely buy new toys every single month. And it doesn't have to be that expensive. I think I spend about 20 bucks a month on Merlin just on toys. I just run over and buy him some toys from the pet store, or I buy in bulk and then it just averages out to $20 a month. So obviously you do this every month, 12 months in a year, and this is going to cost you $240 a year on toys. And that is with one chinchilla. So keep in mind, with two, they're going to go through toys faster and you might need more. So that's one thing to consider. The next thing is hay. So I like to buy my hay and my pellets in bulk. And so I buy this big 90-ounce bag because it just lasts the longest. It's super easy to buy, and it just lasts longest. It makes the most sense. So I buy the 90-ounce Oxbow Timothy hay, and it is around, I think, 40 bucks for the bag, and it lasts for about 3 months. So throughout a year, if you buy it 4 times, it's around $160, which is not that bad for hay, honestly. Like, Merlin eats a lot of hay, so I feel like $160 is a pretty good price for one chinchilla. And then the next thing is pellets. So I get the 20-pound bags, which cost $40. So I get them every 6 months. Like, I'm serious. I only buy Merlin food twice a year because 20 pounds lasts a long time for 2 chinchillas, much less 1 chinchilla. So basically, I spend around $80 on pellets a year. It is super cheap and affordable. Like, I love Oxbow, and buying them in bulk is such a good deal. Like, you get 20 pounds for 40 bucks, and I buy it off Amazon, by the way. So that's around how much I spend per year is 80 bucks, and I only have to worry about buying food just, every 6 months or when he needs it. The next thing is dust. Now, dust can cost a lot. As you guys know, at most pet stores, you can find the 3-pound bottle things that cost around $10 each, and you can go through a couple of those a year. But I actually buy my dust off bulk, off AZ Chinchillas, and I'll link the exact link to the dust in the description box because it's such a good deal. Like, I get 10 pounds for 10 bucks. It lasts forever, and I literally end up spending $10 to $20 a year on just dust. So that is a really good deal. But if you don't do that and you buy them from the pet store, 3 pounds, 10 bucks each, you buy them every couple months, that can rack up to like $40 on dust a year, which again isn't that bad. But if you buy them in bulk like I do off AZ Chins, it'll be a lot cheaper. The next thing I'm going to talk about is cage accessories. Now, like, this just has to do with not toys, but like huts, and if you buy them a new hay rack or a new food bowl, a new water bottle, all these things kind of add up over the year, especially if they break or you want new ones. So I would say about $50 is how much I spend. Some people spend like $100, more like $200, but 50 bucks is just about how much I spend on random cage accessories. Like, I don't know, I don't spend that much. Also, like, on ledges and things. So, but I'm not talking about like cage, wheel, like all the stuff that you start off with. I'm just talking about like accessories you have to buy every single year. So yeah, in total, this is going to be, I'm just going to show you my phone here. I don't know if this is really going to help you, but that's like literally everything that I just talked about. So in total per year, without vet visits, because that's another thing to consider if your chinchilla gets sick or hurt or you take them for a checkup, vet visits cost a lot. So without anything like random happening, like the cage didn't break, the wheel didn't break, you didn't go to the vet or anything, it's going to cost around $540 a year for one chinchilla. And if you do go to the vet, probably like $700 for like normal checkups and stuff. And then if something happens to them and they get sick or hurt, probably up to $1,000 a year altogether. And it just depends on their illness, obviously, and what happened to them. But that is for one chinchilla, you guys. So it's not that much more with 2 chinchillas. I would say not double it because they do share some things, but I would say definitely, so if it's like $540 for me every year, with 2 chinchillas, it would probably be around $800 to $900 something a year. So that's just how much I spend. Again, like I said, it's different for everybody, and especially where you buy your stuff and how fast your chinchilla goes through supplies or wears down huts or stuff. But that's just typically how much I spend a year, $540. And it's not that much if you think about it. Families spend thousands on dogs a year, and like cats, they spend a lot of money on those too, so it's not that much. Oh, another thing I forgot to consider is bedding. So I really spend like maybe 20 bucks, I'm not kidding, 20 bucks on bedding a year, because I buy like maybe 2 fleece liners a year and make new liners, and then that's it. But if you use paper bedding, you're gonna have to spend a lot more. So with paper bedding, where it's like 20 bucks for a big bag, I would probably say that racks up the amount of money you spend per year, probably around almost $200, because I used to use paper bedding, loose bedding, or wood shavings. That stuff costs so much, it just adds up like crazy. So yeah, I do use fleece, which makes it a lot cheaper. I save so much more money with fleece, and I like it a lot better because it's easier to clean. So that being said, you guys, thank you for watching the video, and let me know down in the comments below how much you guys spend per month and per year and all that kind of stuff. But that's just basically how much a chinchilla will cost a year. Like I said, the bedding is a huge difference, but I use fleece, so it's $540 for me typically throughout a year. So that's pretty much it, you guys. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.